it is Bella. We are back at BurlyCon 2014, and I am here with Rebecca from Tanuki Nails out of Seattle, Washington. Thank you so much for sitting down with us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. Now, can you tell us a little bit about how you're involved with BurlyCon?
So I first got involved with BurlyCon last year as a vendor, and I was just doing nails in the vending hall, and it was at Miss Indigo's suggestion. She came in for her nails, and she's like, "You should come and do this at my convention." It's like, "Oh, you have a convention?
What's that?"
It's like, "Oh, it's in a couple of weeks." I guess they hadn't sold out for running, and so they were trying to fill the space, and it worked out, and it was really fun. It was like this amazingly invigorating experience, and I came home from the weekend just like bubbling. I was like, "Oh, I love Burly girls. They're so amazing." Like, this whole weekend was amazing, just having people come and be so excited about nails, because despite what you might imagine, Seattle is not exactly the fashion
glamour capital of the world. What turns you on?
Oh, I'm really seriously passionate about nails. I can bore people to death. Like, I'm terrible at parties because I end up talking about nails, and 98% of the population, if I'm generous, doesn't care.
So it takes about an hour to get the hard gels and the decor and everything on the nails.
It takes longer than that for fancy, right? So a basic manicure, like a single color, maybe with some glitter on it, is about an hour with proper prep and gel application. And then
if you want to go crazy,
stones and stripes and dots and spikes and whatever you want to do, it all will add on to that.
It's like getting your hair dyed, but because your gels,
more or less,
they last.
They last really well, and they are done when you leave. There's no drying. You're not
going to mess them up on the way.
You won't mess them up.
And nothing is worse than getting a manicure. I mean, like, it looks so good, and then pulling your keys out of your bag and messing them up, and then feeling too guilty to go back.
Kind of heartbreaking. How did I get into it? So originally, I had intended to be an architect.
Really?
Yeah, I have a bachelor's in architecture. I worked in architecture for a few years and realized it was not a good fit for me, and started sort of looking for my next career. I was bored, and so I started trying to fill my time with things, and I wound up going to an anime convention and finding Japanese fashion, and then through Japanese fashion I found Japanese nails. And I started seeing somebody getting nails with her and getting gel and getting art, and it was amazing having these beautiful works of art on my nails. And I was able to go and see her like every 6 to 8 weeks and have maybe a week in between where I didn't have anything on. It was wonderful, and I decided that it was just so marvelous. I wanted to do that for the people. Once I was licensed, I was able to start working with one of my favorite product lines, which is called Biosculpture Gel. And it's wonderful to work with. It does basically everything. It lasts really well. And it's one I would recommend.
It's one you would recommend?
Definitely would recommend Biosculpture. They have great colors. They have great longevity. It's gentle on the nail. A lot of people are really worried about gel damaging their nails, and it doesn't have to. It's not the product that damages the nails, it's definitely the tech or the wearer, Like, if you peel anything off of your nail, it's going to destroy it. Most of us don't like to wear things that are chipped or damaged, but it's really important to remove it correctly. It's important to apply it correctly, and unfortunately there's a lot of poor application and removal going on. You just need to find someone who knows what they're doing, and a great way to do that is to go to a product website and look at who is certified with them, because those people are more likely to be using the correct products and the correct method. One of the things that I tend to do with my clients is, because they last longer, I will keep the base of the nail open so that the grow out is way less noticeable.
That's really
So those
smart.
little things like that. So when you go and see your nail person at home and you get like any sort of a fringe, then it's going to last a lot longer.
Because you're not going to notice the difference between the colors as much.
Yeah.
That's a really good tip to making your manicures last longer. Do a gel fringe tip.
And it doesn't have to be like the pink and white.
So what's the craziest thing someone's ever had you do to their nails?
Things that people feel are crazy don't necessarily seem crazy. Like, people will look at like spikes, big spikes, and oh, I could never wear that, but really not that hard to wear. And actually they're not as sharp as like the pyramid Swarovski. I have been finding, I just recently added those to my selection, and those are seriously sharp.
Like you could seriously.
I put them on a client, and he went to the bathroom and came back and was like, I need to be careful pulling up my pants. These are...
Thank you so much for sitting down with us at BurlyCon 2014. We learned all about the perfect burly nail. We really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe, you guys, and we will see you on the next episode of Working with Tease.